Welcome, Capricorn, to High Priestess Influence and to your general weekly tarot guidance. This will be for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for February 10th through February 16th. Of course, dates are approximate and flexible. You may find resonance with this message whenever you view it, or you may find none at all since it's general. So just take what resonates with you and leave the rest for someone else. And remember, never put anyone else's judgment before your own. And also keep in mind the cards are just here as guides. It is always my intention to attract to the cards and the intuition that goes along with them to best serve those Capricorns who will view this message. So from the minor arcana, we have, I think it's 2 cards that jumped out for the physical realm. Now we have 1 card for the mental realm, and now we want a card or cards for the spiritual realm. And then from the major arcana, we want 1 card that best represents the overall energy. Oh, and there we go. Like that. Okay. And let's see about getting 1 for the overall energy here. Oops, got one already. All right. Okay. So right off the bat here, with the Magician reversed here and the 5 of Wands reversed here, okay, you may be experiencing some internal conflict here. With the Magician reversed, I'm feeling like a lack of confidence in maybe your skills or your abilities. Well, it may become clearer as to what the lack of confidence is about, but right now I'm feeling like a lack of confidence here between the 5 of Wands reversed and the Magician. Okay, now in your physical realm, I mean, you're handling it, you're doing it, you're up to the challenge. But again, the 9 of Pentacles reversed beneath that's an indication again of a lack of confidence, a lack of self-worth here. Wow. Okay, Capricorn. So one thing I will say before we even talk more about this is it may be that it's kind of like just the energies of either this week or even a day or 2 or something like that, or even a situation or a few hours. I know myself, just recently I've been experiencing a few days here and there of feeling so blah for no reason. Okay, so sometimes those energies just dip. Sometimes we have emotional lows for no reason, just like sometimes we have emotional highs for no reason. We just feel good, not because something happened or anything like that. We just feel good. And sometimes we have those lows, and that may be what's going on here, because I'm just sensing here that you are more than capable, right? You're up to the challenge. You're taking care of business. You've got a handle on it. This is my up to the challenge cards, right? Some cards just have nicknames for me, and they don't necessarily always give me the same exact message. But right now, I'm feeling like whatever it is that you're doing this week, you're doing fine. You're handling it. It's like you're taking on whatever comes your way, and you're doing it. You've got this. Yet at the same time, there's a feeling of like unworthiness. Like just It's like all together here with these three cards. It's a feeling of a lack of confidence, a feeling of a lack of worthiness. And again, I'm sensing that it's not for a reason. I'm really sensing that it's not for a reason. I guess, it's general, so maybe there is something that is making you feel less than this week, but I feel like it's just an energetic slump. Okay? Now, the one thing I will say, the fact that you have this card on top in your physical realm, I mean, this is what's going on in your physical world. So in your physical world, you're up to the challenges. Whatever comes your way, whether this is, regarding your work or your family or whatever it is that you're dealing with, it could be a combination of everything. You're up to it. You've got this. You're capable of it. You can handle it. You've got what it takes. Yet, you're experiencing this sense of unworthiness and lack of confidence here. So I'm feeling here, my Capricorn friends, that all you need to do, all you need from this message is to bring awareness to these feelings, okay? And I just want to be really clear about this. When I say bring awareness to it, I don't mean dwell on it. I don't mean focus on it. And I'm not saying it's really easy not to. You kind of just feel like slumpy sometimes, right? But if you can become aware of that feeling when it kind of first hits, you can soften it, right? So, in other words, once you are aware of it, once you say, oh, this is that emotional low. Oh yeah, this is that slumpiness. I don't know why I'm calling it that, but this is that slumpiness I heard tell of. Okay, now that I'm aware of it, and it's not just insidiously affecting me without my even realizing it, now that I'm aware of it, I kind of feel a little bit better because I know it's just one of those energies that will pass. I know that it's just one of those things that might take a day or two, or maybe even a couple of hours. So, for example, Capricorn, a couple of days ago when I felt this way, I really felt this way all day long. And I really was kind of like dragging around, and it was cloudy, which did not help. And by the time I went to bed, I realized, I'm like, you know what? I feel like the fog has lifted. I feel better for no reason. It's not like anything wonderful happened. Actually, something happened that actually didn't really quite go my way. And I kind of just shrugged it off, and I was like, wow, I took that well. And then I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm feeling better. That's probably why it helped me take it well. And I, again, it might have been, planetary transits, some kind of energies out there that were, affecting me. But I'm this is what I'm feeling that some of you might experience during this week. And I'm not an astrologer, so it could have something to do with being Capricorn. Maybe there's, some planet here or there that is maybe affecting Capricorn this way. But again, my feeling is that if you can bring awareness to it, it will soften that feeling and it will kind of lift it a little bit, And I really also do believe that if you can find something, even just for a little while, that you can engage in that almost distracts you from the slumpiness or something that you enjoy and lifts your spirits, that you can bring yourself out of that feeling. So, what I love for you, Capricorn, is that you got the Knight of Wands in your message from the spiritual realm. So, the Knight of Wands for me is one of these cards. It makes me feel like fun, right? it makes me feel like joking around, um, like goofiness, silliness, just, maybe laughing at silly things. So, you know what I'm feeling here, Capricorn? That some of you may enjoy distracting yourself with something that makes you laugh, something or some person that makes you laugh. Like if you're feeling low, and if you do have someone who's really funny whom you can call, who will lift your spirits and make you laugh, that would be a really good idea. Um, if you have, let's say you have something like Netflix and you want to like throw on a comedy, something light, something that lifts your spirits. Um, just talking to someone who has a positive outlook. But but the Knight of Wands, I just always feel like the Knight of Wands is kind of like the most fun of the wands, like feeling enthusiasm, charging in, ready to have fun. And so I'm feeling like there might be someone you can turn to. And if there isn't someone you can turn to, because honestly, there aren't too many people I can think of where I would just call them up and be like, okay, make me laugh. So, but if you don't have someone that you can think of that you can just call spur of the moment, who can lift your spirits, um, then you know make it a point to do something that works for you, something that makes you feel good, something that you enjoy. I mean, there are with you know smartphones and computers and smart TVs. I mean, there are endless things we could find that might be light and entertaining. So really, that's what I'm feeling here for you, Capricorn. Is that just I don't know why. I'm just sensing that it's that the lack of confidence and lack of self-worth is really energetic and not for any specific reason. Okay, now Capricorn, if you do find yourself in this energy in this week, then and it is for a reason, then again you would like to bring awareness to it, to the point where you say, oh, okay, I see what's making me feel this way. I feel, like I feel like internal conflict here. I kind of feel like it's like low key negative self talk. And whether it's for a reason or not, you really do want to change the focus, because I'm also feeling here with this Knight of Wands, like the universe is saying, don't worry, Capricorn, the fun will return, the enthusiasm will return, the lightheartedness will return. For some of you, I almost got the feeling like, the Knight of Wands will return. So, yeah, I'm feeling like you know what? I'm feeling like this is a very reliable energy, the Knight of Wands, reliable energy. So whether this is a person in your life who can lift your spirits, or just the message that this energy is shifting for you. This too shall pass. It's not going to last long. The fun will return. The knight is on his way, kind of thing. The Knight of Wands to the rescue. So, just when you bring awareness to it, you're really bringing awareness to it to be like, aha, that's it. Now let me turn my focus elsewhere. It's not bringing awareness on it and staying focused on it, or dwelling on it, or thinking about it, or wondering why, or wondering why it's going on either, Capricorn. Okay, again, another thing that I caught myself doing this week is, I wonder why I feel this slump. You know what? Instead of just saying, okay, there's no reason for it, so it's probably just an energetic thing combined with so much cloudiness, instead of saying that, I started wondering why I was feeling this way. But that is really just carrying on the momentum of it. It's really more like, aha, there's that slumpiness for no reason. Let me turn my focus elsewhere and kind of lighten that energy. So Capricorn, if this doesn't resonate with you at all, check out your moon and rising sign messages because sometimes they resonate more. So go to High Priestess Influence. You can find them in the playlist for each zodiac sign has its own playlist. But I do want to thank you so very much for being with me, Capricorn. If you find yourself feeling slumpiness this week, just remember to refocus and know that it's not going to last. I hope you have a fabulous week ahead, and I will hope to see you back here again next week, my Capricorn friends.